All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving headfirst into something brand spanking new, Season 2 of Marvel Rivals. It just dropped.
Yeah, literally today, April 11th, 2025. You send over a bunch of info.
I did. So our mission today is pretty straightforward, right? Let's unpack all this fresh content.
Exactly. Figure out what it all means for players jumping in.
So what are the key takeaways up front?
Okay, so the big things are a new hero, Emma Frost, a totally new map, Hellfire Gala on Krakoa.
Krakoa, nice.
Yeah, big changes to competitive mode, a new battle pass, obviously, and a season event too.
Wow, okay. That's a lot.
It's a packed update, definitely.
Okay, let's get right into the nitty-gritty then, the launch itself. Sounds like there was some downtime earlier today.
Right, yeah. The plan was for about 2 to 3 hours of downtime to get everything switched over to Season 2.
And the timing for everyone globally.
So the estimated times were around 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. BST over in the UK, 2 p.m. Central European time,
Okay.
and 9 p.m. JST for players in Japan, give or take. Give or take. So it wasn't quite exact.
Well, yeah, that's the interesting bit. Some people were reporting they could still log in and play even after the downtime was supposed to have started.
Ah, weird.
Yeah, so maybe the initial estimates were a little off. But the main thing is, as of 11:06 a.m. UTC, it's confirmed. Season 2 is officially live.
Awesome. Okay, good news. So people can jump in now.
Yep, stop hitting refresh.
All right, let's talk about the headliner. The new hero, Emma Frost, the White Queen. What's her deal in the game?
So Emma Frost is coming in as a Vanguard class hero.
Vanguard. Okay, so tanky initiator type.
Pretty much, yeah. Good at starting fights, soaking up some damage. Her abilities are cool. She's got telekinesis.
Ooh.
And of course, her famous diamond skin. So she should be pretty tough to take down.
Diamond skin, yeah, sounds durable. What about her ultimate? What's the big play?
Her ultimate is really interesting. It basically pulls enemies towards her.
Oh, okay, so you could potentially pull people off ledges. Or into traps, exactly. Think environmental kills, or just grouping enemies up for a big AoE attack from a teammate. Super useful.
That sounds fun.
But wait, there's more. She's also got a brand new team-up ability.
A new team up already. Who's she pairing with?
It's called Mental Projection. It links Emma with Magneto and Psylocke.
Okay, that sounds like a powerful psychic trio. What does it do?
So Emma herself gets a health boost, making her even tankier. And Magneto and Psylocke, they get illusory projection.
Illusions. Like decoys?
Could be. Decoys, maybe other effects to mess with opponents. It has a whole layer of mind games.
That's actually really cool. A strong combo. And I read something about a special skin for her, tied to ranks.
Yep. If you manage to climb to gold tier in competitive during Season 2, you unlock an exclusive Emma Frost skin.
Nice. Incentive to grind ranked right there.
Definitely look good while dominating.
Speaking of new places to dominate, the new map, Hellfire Gala on Krakoa. What's it like?
It looks incredible, really vibrant. Krakoa, the living island, home of mutant kind in the comics.
Right.
Gameplay-wise, it's a domination map.
Domination. Okay, control point.
Exactly. Teams fight over specific points on the map. And yeah, it's going straight into the competitive map pool.
Okay, new map and ranked. That usually means some maps get the boot, right? Temporarily.
You got it. To make room for Hellfire Gala, 2 maps are rotating out of the competitive pool for now.
Which ones?
Yigsguard, Royal Palace in Tokyo 2099, Shin Shibuya, they're taking a break from ranked.
Okay, Yigsguard in Tokyo out, Krakoa in. Keeps things fresh, I guess.
That's the idea. Forces players to adapt strategies.
Makes sense. Now, for the loot hunters among us, the new battle pass, what's the theme? What kind of cosmetics?
So the Season 2 battle pass is called Flower of Krakoa, tying into the new map.
Nice theme.
And it's got 10 brand new costumes to unlock as you level it up.
10 skins. Who gets them? Any highlights?
It's a pretty good spread.
Yeah.
Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Black Panther, Cloak and Dagger, Hulk, Rocket.
Okay, some popular ones in there.
Definitely. But the ones that might get people really excited are for Psylocke and Magic.
Oh, what are they?
They're getting classic X-Men style skins with the
Yeah.
blue and yellow training uniforms.
Oh, awesome. Total nostalgia bait. I love it.
Yeah, those are going to be super popular, I bet.
Okay, new hero, new map, new battle pass. I also heard something about a season event.
That's right. Season 2's event is called the Cerebro Database.
Cerebro database. Okay, what do we do?
The exact details are probably unfolding now, but usually these events have unique challenges, maybe lore tidbits, and chances to earn extra rewards just for playing.
Cool. Always nice to have extra goals. What about the regular missions? Daily, weekly stuff? Any changes there?
Yeah, they mentioned a revamp to the mission system.
Revamp. How so?
Again, the fine print isn't totally clear yet, but usually a revamp means they're trying to make the objectives maybe more interesting or the rewards better or just streamline the whole process.
Okay, worth checking out then.
For sure. See what's different.
All right, let's shift gears to the really competitive side. Ranked play. Heard there are some big changes coming in Season 2.
Oh yeah, definitely some major shakeups for ranked players. First up, the rank reset.
Okay, standard season reset, right.
Well, yes and no. It's a big reset this time. Everyone gets demoted by 9 divisions.
9, wow. So
So if you finished last season in, say, Diamond Eye, you're starting Season 2 all the way down in Silver Eye.
whoa. Okay, that's a significant. Why so drastic?
It really turns things up, prevents the top ranks from getting stale, gives everyone a fresh climb, makes those early season matches super competitive at all levels. Everyone's kind of starting closer together again.
I guess that makes sense. Mixes everyone up. And there are new rank rewards too, besides the Emma skin.
Yep, new rewards to earn as you climb back up through Season 2, so plenty of motivation.
Okay. We mentioned the map rotation affecting ranked. Any other competitive changes?
Yeah, a huge one. Hero bans are coming to competitive mode.
Hero bans, finally. Or, well, newly.
Newly, yeah. This unlocks once you hit gold tier or higher.
Okay. How's that gonna work?
Teams will get to ban certain heroes before the match starts. It forces more strategic drafting. You need a deeper hero pool. Adds a whole pre-game mind game element.
That could totally change how matches play out, especially at higher levels.
Absolutely. And one more big thing for ranked, how points are calculated.
Oh, what's changing?
Your ranked point gains and losses will now depend more on your individual performance in the match.
Ah, not just win or lose.
Exactly. So even if your team loses, but you played really well, you might not lose as many points. Or if you win but didn't contribute much, maybe you gain less.
That sounds like a really positive change. Rewards individual skill more.
Yeah, I think a lot of players will appreciate that.
Okay, let's talk hero balance then. Always a hot topic. Who's getting buffed or nerfed? Let's start with buffs.
All right, buffs first. Hulk is getting some nice improvement.
The big guy. What's changing for him?
Increased base movement speed, so he's a bit quicker. Reduced cooldown on his indestructible guard, so more defense uptime. And a faster charge time for his incredible lead, so more mobility.
Sounds like they want him to be more agile, more consistently in the fight.
Seems like it, yeah. Then there's Penny Parker.
SPDR suit. What about her?
She's getting more base health, so a bit tougher. And her cyberweb cluster ability can now crit.
Oh, crit webs.
Yeah.
Nice damage potential.
Yeah, and using it won't slow her down as much anymore either. So, better mobility while attacking.
Okay, buffs for Hulk and Penny. Who's getting adjusted downwards or maybe just shifted?
Well, Captain America is seeing his base health reduced slightly.
Uh-oh.
And his Living Legend shield is a bit less effective. However, he's getting that new team up with Winter Soldier, stars aligned.
Right, the one we mentioned.
Yeah, and that team up gives both Cap and Winter Soldier a health and damage boost when they're near each other. Plus, it lets Winter Soldier leap to allies.
Ah, so it's a nerf to his solo power, but a buff to his synergy with Bucky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pushes that specific pairing. Then there's Scarlet Witch.
What's happening with her? I heard buffs.
Yeah, she's getting what sounds like a significant buff overall.
Okay.
Plus, she's got a new team up too, with Doctor Strange. And you can unlock her Chaos Gown skin just by playing 9 matches.
So they really want people playing Scarlet Witch this season.
Seems that way. Give her a try, see the changes.
And you mentioned Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange also getting tweaks.
Yes, they're both getting adjustments, but the specifics weren't in the main patch notes. They pointed to a developer insight video for the full details on those two.
Gotcha. Need to check that out then. Now, team-ups. We talked about the new ones. Did any get removed?
They did. 2 existing team-ups are gone.
Which ones?
The Voltaic Union, that was Thor, Cap, and Storm. That one's out.
Okay.
And, Magneto fans. Metallic Chaos, his unique team-up, has also been removed.
Wow, Metallic Chaos gone. That's a big shift for Magneto players.
Yeah, that one will definitely be felt. But again, he does have the new mental projection team-up with Emma and Psylocke.
True, true. Swings and roundabouts. Okay, beyond heroes and maps, any other, totally new features, quality of life stuff?
A few things, yeah. There's now a gifting feature, so you can buy stuff and send it to friends in-game.
Oh, cool. People always ask for gifting.
Right. And they're adding color variants for some existing popular skins, like Psylocke's Vengeance skin and Luna Snow's skin, more customization options.
Nice.
And for PC players, especially those with maybe less RAM, like 16 GB or less, There's a new experimental option in the settings.
Okay, what does it do?
It's called Compilation Shader. It's technical, but basically it's meant to help optimize performance and maybe reduce crashes or stutters for those systems.
Oh, that's potentially huge for people on lower spec PCs.
Yeah, definitely worth trying if you fit that description.
Good stuff. Any more freebies floating around besides the ranked and Scarlet Witch skins?
One more big one. There's a Twitch drop campaign running.
Ah, Twitch drops. What can we get?
It's a pretty cool blue and pink Namor skin. You just need to watch 4 hours of Marvel Rivals streams on Twitch between today, April 11th, and April 30th.
4 hours for a Namor skin. Easy peasy.
Free skin's a free skin.
Absolutely. And what about the story, the lore? Is that moving forward?
Yeah, they mentioned the in-game lore has been updated. It sets the scene for this whole mutant season, the Hellfire Gala, Krakoa.
Ah.
Gives context to all the new stuff.
Okay, cool. Now, I gotta ask, Blade. Any sign of the Daywalker amidst all this mutant mayhem?
Huh. I knew you'd ask. No specific mention of Blade in the Season 2 launch notes.
Okay.
But yeah, with the lore evolving, who knows where he fits in? Maybe down the line. We can hope.
Fingers crossed. Okay, looking even further ahead then, beyond Season 2, what's the plan?
This was pretty surprising, actually. Nitties announced they plan to release a new hero every month, starting with Season 3.
Every month, seriously.
That's what they said. A new hero monthly from Season 3 onwards. That is a very fast pace.
Oh, that's ambitious. That'll keep the game changing constantly.
For sure. The meta will be in total flux all the time. Constant new things to learn.
Okay, phew. Let's just quickly recap the massive amount of stuff in Season 2 then. We've got Emma Frost, the new Vanguard.
Yep. The Hellfire Gala map on Krakoa, domination mode, in rank.
Ranks changes. The 9-division reset, hero bans for gold, plus individual performance matters more.
Right. The Flower of Krakoa Battle Pass with 10 skins, including those classic X-Men ones.
The Cerebro Database season event, revamped mission system.
Hero buffs for Hulk and Peony, adjustments for Cap, big buffs for Scarlet Witch, tweaks for Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Strange.
New team-ups like Mental Projection and Stars Aligned, but Voltaic Union and Metallic Chaos removed.
Gifting color variants, the experimental PC shader option.
Free skins, Emma Frost for Gold Rank, Scarlet Witch for playing matches, Namor from Twitch drops.
Updated lore focusing on mutants and Krakoa.
Yeah?
And that wild plan for monthly heroes starting Season 3.
It is. A huge amount hitting the game right now.
It really is. So for players jumping in, definitely try Emma, check out Krakoa, feel out the new rank system, look at the battle pass, grab those free skins. Lots to do immediately.
So the big question hanging over all of this, with so many changes, how is the meta going to shake out? What's going to be the biggest impact, you think? Emma, the map, bans.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It could be any of those, or maybe the combination of everything. Hero bans alone could drastically shift things at the top end.
Definitely. And personally, for you jumping in, what are you most excited to actually try first?
Good question.
Yeah.
I think I really want to see how Emma Frost feels to play, especially with that ultimate and the new team up. But the rank changes, particularly the individual performance aspect, are also super intriguing.
Yeah, lots to explore. Well, that's definitely something for everyone to think about as they dive into Season 2. Thanks for breaking it all down.
Anytime. It's going to be an interesting season.